Alright, I want to start this video. It's in call of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Mills on the rule well. Shalom to your brothers that are preaching and teaching truth worldwide. I want to say shalom to the hopeful lit. Today's lesson is dealing with destruction. So right here in my Bible app, I'm gonna get a few scriptures from the Old Testament, New Testament, and the Apocrypha dealing with destruction. Because in order before the kingdom of heaven can be set up, America, Babylon the Great has to be destroyed. That's part of the prophecies. As a matter of fact, before I get into the destruction, I'm gonna get this Habakkuk. I'm gonna start it. Habakkuk 2, start from the top. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon a tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I reprove. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the visions, the prophecies, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision, the prophecies, is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So you have the destruction that's prophesied in Revelation 18. It surely is going to come to America, Babylon the Great. No matter how this economy may be seemingly is back to normal, but hey, it will surely come because it was written. So I'm gonna get into a lesson. It's just basically dealing with destruction. So first precept I want to get, I'm gonna read Job. I'm gonna start with Job 5:21 and read the 22nd verse. Job 5 verse 21. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. So when that destruction is imminent, when your back is against the wall, when that destruction is coming, the Lord is gonna deliver you from that. You can't be. I understand we're in the flesh right now, but you cannot let your fear make you fold in that time when the destruction comes. As long as you've been doing what the Lord has required you to do, the Lord gonna deliver you. We understand we're gonna be brothers. It's gonna be martyred, but it's gonna be a whole lot more saved that's gonna receive that salvation, and then it's gonna be martyred. So, as the scripture reads, thou shalt be hid. What do it mean be hid? Lord's gonna hide you some kind of way. Lord can give you the spiritual power. Lord can send an angel, divine intervention. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. So when it comes, don't be afraid. Why? I just read it. At destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. So here it is. You got billions of people starving to death here in America, Babylon the Great, or wherever you may be at. Scripture say you're going to laugh at that. Why? Because the Lord going to take care of you. Because you're one of his. So it said, at destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. That's got to be a heavy spirit the Lord going to put on his men and women during that time frame. Here it is, you seeing all these people dying of famine, getting destroyed by diseases, by plagues, or whatever destruction the Lord got going on. And we understand the ultimate destruction is going to be that ICBM missile. But at destruction and famine, the scripture says you're going to laugh at that. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. So it's going to be a heavy spirit put upon his men during that time frame. Verse, Job got a lot. Whoo! Let's read this Job 21:17. How oft is the count of the wicked put out, and how oft cometh their destruction upon them? The Most High distributed sorrows in his anger. What else we gonna get? I'm gonna get to Job 21. Actually, I'm a, I'm gonna go into this one. So I'm gonna start this. Job 21:17. I'm gonna read down. Job 21 verse 17. How oft is the counter of the wicked put out, and how oft cometh their destruction upon them? The Most High distributes sorrows in his anger. They are as stubble before the wind, and as chaff that the storm carrieth away. The Most High layeth up his iniquity for his children. He rewarded him, and he shall know it. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. So yeah, these damn Edomites. Hey, the Lord, what the scripture said, his eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. So they're gonna drink of that wrath. The same thing they did to us. Hey, it's gonna be done double to them. Fill that cup double to these damn devils. What else? I want to jump down verse. I think it's verse 30. Yeah, Job 21 verse 30. That the wicked Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, they're the wicked that the Bible speaks of. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. So they reserved for the day of destruction. So we don't have to march around singing these no justice, no peace, all these different sayings that our people t-shirts and trying to get some kind of equality. The scripture said that the wicked is reserved for that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. So when you reserve something, whenever you have a reservation, I call a restaurant. Let's say I got an event planned for my job. So it's 3 weeks out. I call up this restaurant and say, hey, I got 100 people and we want to come in. We want to reserve this for 4 p.m. for my company. So even though it's 3 weeks out, it's reserved for my company. And then when we get there, the table's set, everything's ready to go. So the scripture said that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. The Lord has a day set up for them to be destroyed. It's set off in the future. Though it tarry, what I read in Habakkuk, though it tarry, that destruction that's reserved for the wicked, though it tarry, wait for it. Because what? It will surely come. Even though it's in the future, wait for it. We just read it. Job 21:30, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. So it's gonna happen. It's written. Hey, that's beautiful. The wicked is reserved for the day of destruction. Let's get a couple out of the New Testament. Let's read. Let's get this 1 Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians 5. We're going to go into this one. We got to start at the top. All right, 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Why? Why? Because you understand the prophecy. Lord don't have to write unto us a special letter for Kaya so he can get it. Nah. Lord put the spirit on our apostles and elders to break these prophecies down so that we can understand them. So that when we read it, you see what I'm saying? Write the vision, prophecy, make it plain upon the table. Hey, so the Lord, he ain't got to write no new book for us to understand it. We already have the scriptures written for us. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape. So we're in that peace and safety. And then guess what? And sudden destruction. It's going to hit our people. Because right now, Hey, they frolicking around the earth right now. That thing is all good right now. But when they say peace and safety, then that sudden destruction is going to come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. People, they not going to escape it. But as you continue reading on, but ye brethren that understand the prophecies, and the aqua that understand the prophecy, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. So that day isn't going to overtake us as a thief, because we understand what's going on. We understand that, yeah, on the outside things may be looking good, but internally, hey, it's CTD, circling the drain. Verse 5, ye are all children of light and the children of day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober. So we got to watch these prophecies. Got to always be on our watch. Got to be sober-minded. Doesn't mean you can't have a drink. You can't get caught up, in the affairs of this world. See if we got one in the Apocrypha. Let's see. Ooh. 2nd Ezra 15. Man, this is I'm gonna get to 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Actually, I'm gonna start right here. 2nd Ezra 15 verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, talking about the race wars, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another. They shall not regard their kings or princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. But I just read in Job, hey, when destruction, hey, don't be afraid, because you're going to be hidden. So for our people that's not hidden from that destruction, hey, they're going to be afraid. Because when they see this sedition, similar to when we saw that riot, that capital riot, that sedition among men, our people are going to be very afraid. They're not going to be hid from the scourge of the tongue. The Lord going to let that destruction get the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. So yeah, I just want to go into a lesson just dealing with destruction. Hey, because as the scriptures just read, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people, 2nd Ezra 15 verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. Modern day sword is a gun, and this is one of the most heavily armed country in the world. It's more guns than people here, and most people got multiple guns, not just one gun, not two. People got 5, 10 guns, but they ain't got but 2 hands. So yeah, hopefully this lesson was edifying, just dealing with destruction. Until next time, shalom.